Hello, Mr. Heap here again. Now what we want to do is we want to deal with repeating this over and over and how to deal with a draw. Let's say, maybe let's do draw next. So if you get a draw, if you're flipping the cards over and you get the same card, what we do in our house is, I think the rules is you throw down 3 cards face down and you flip over the 4th card, and then you compare those 4th cards. Whoever's 4th card beats the other person's 4th card, now it's they get all of the cards that are on there. So let's see how we can code that. So we have hand 1, we have the 0th card, which is the first card, the 0 term. Those ones, if we find out, are equal. Then 1, 2, 3 cards are going to be the same, are going to be face down, and then we carry the 4th card. So maybe we say if hand 1 dot 4 is greater than hand 2 at 4, then hand 1 gets all of those cards. So maybe say hand 1 cards is going to be hand 1 0 colon 4. So that's going to represent all of the cards from in hand 1. And then we can say hand 2 cards, hand 2 0 colon 4. So those are the first 5 cards in both of hand 1 and hand 2. Starting with the first card that we flipped over that was tied, all the way down to the last card we compared. So now, if this is the case, all of these cards go at the end. So first we can combine all of these. All new cards can be hand 1 cards plus hand 2 cards. And that just puts it all into one list. And now we want to put this at the end of hand 1 because hand 1 is the victor. So I'll say hand 1. We don't need to append anything because this is a list. If we were just going to do one item, we'd append. But I'll just say plus all new cards. I should be able to spell cards. And now hand 1 has all of those new cards. And now we want to remove the values of the cards in each person's hand. What is the best way to do that? What we could do is just pop them out. Hand 1 dot pop 0. And there's 5 cards we want out of there. So we can just do this. There's got to be. Ooh. So we did that 5 times. And then we could, we have to do that 5 times for the second one. There's got to be an easier way to do this. I probably should have thought this through before I started recording. But this will work. Alright, so then that pops it out of both the hands. Now this is pretty nice to transfer it for it. So I'm going to copy it. Come down here, and now we're just going to switch it. So turn this to less than, and this just has to be hand 2 gets all the new cards, and everything else stays the same. Ooh, this one doesn't look like it lines up. Let's make sure that lines up. now, I'll make this an elif actually. Now our last one we can do else. So what happens if they tie again? We would do the same thing but go out to the 8th. And now there's a way we can do this, but let's right here just print super draw, and then let's remove those cards. Hand 1 dot pop 0, hand 2 dot pop 0. So we'll just remove the cards from it. Now, the question is will this run? Let's run it. We had a 10 and a 9, a 10 and a jack. Oh, we have a 2 and a 2. So now we can check to see if it worked. Now we don't have a lot printed, but we can see if a lot of cards. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So they're down to 21. So that means 50. In one hand, they went from 26 down to 21, so they lost their 5 cards. So it looks like it's working. Great. More to come in the next video.